Welcome back to Drink Mixing and Life Changing. I don't do either of those, but let's play on anyways. Seriously though, it's the second note that has... Wait, what? It's the second note that has stirred so much feeling in me. When did we get a first note? Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. What was the envelope that Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. I don't remember that. You haven't opened it. Ah, well, alright, I don't know what it is. Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face another. Sure. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. Now go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Where's Betty, my spirit animal? You're not my spirit animal, although I do love her. She's great. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing the Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for the outburst. Aw. She dressed up as Santa to give out presents. How polite. Why, you look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Yes, you should. Bottle it up deep down inside. Everyone hates you. I forgot to take a drink. That's the thing. I'm bitter and jaded, and when people are also bitter and jaded, first of all, I connect with them on an emotional level. When they're angry and, hateful, it only confirms my bitter jadedness. When they're polite to me, I'm confused and don't know how to respond, so... If you're listening out there, never be polite to me. Always be rude. I'll secretly appreciate it more because it will confirm my suspicions. Now, I'll never admit it, but I secretly love when people are polite to me because it makes me feel very good about what I do, so... Again, never admit that, but... I'm always going to say, just be rude to me, but if you're polite to me, I'll love you forever, even if I act incredibly awkward. Anyways, drink. Nothing about that is mixed. Anyways, can you get me a Cobalt Velvet? Sure. Focus, Jill. Focus, it's not 31st yet. Stop worrying. She want a Cobalt Velvet. It helps that I say it all out loud. If I didn't, I would probably be... That's all the flangerite I need. I would... Nope, not aged. Just on the rocks and mixed. If I didn't say it out loud, I would probably find it more difficult. There. Thanks. Are you meeting with Sai today? She should be here in a bit. Oh, good. I like you too. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too... Sadly, I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. We seem to have found some regulars, which is good for a bar. How has she been lately? It's certainly good for the bouncers. Makes it easy. It's like, oh, hey, come on in. Ah, the regulars on non-weekends were so nice. No one fucking goes out to drink on non-well. In Radford they do, but significantly less people go out to drink on non-weekends. How's she been? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. She only stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. It'll take a little longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show up, but she has depressive bouts from time to time. Who can blame her? Life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists, and she was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Saya was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who's an asshole, showed up. And the teachers at her school didn't help. Saya's not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalencies to things she knows. She needs to get a bit in her mindset. Okay. I mean, that always helps. I don't need that, but it certainly helps. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools didn't have that kind of patience. Bah. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Thank Christ. Anyway, Sai was totally different during that period. Foul mouth, short fuse. Always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face, and it scares me. You're comparing her to her teen self, though. People mature. Lord knows I did. I was a shitty teen. I started this YouTube channel back in 2011. There's a couple gaps there. One, I was just in a funk. Another one was when I went off to college and couldn't record for a bit. But for the most part, you can watch me grow from 2011 to today through my YouTube channel. And I'm a stupid little shitty kid in the 2011-2012 videos. I say things I don't agree with today. I'm not particularly funny. I'm awkward. Everything about those recordings is terrible. I leave them up there mostly for archival purposes. I sometimes get comments on the first series I started, which was like Pokemon Red Dungeon Rescue Team, about when I'm going to finish it. Answer, probably never. If I maybe I'll make it like a milestone down the line, but that's a big if. So don't count on that, patrons. Anyways, yeah, if you ever want to see cringe me, go back a couple years. But I disown most of those videos, so don't hold them against me. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sai knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will ya? Sure. Who came? Oh no, not Gab. Oh, not Gabby. What? Cold and sweet. Sweet? Sweet's not an option. Girly, probably. Sweet, on the rocks? No. Sweet, on the rocks? Damn it! I need sweet and on the rocks. Whoop, shit. There we go. Moonblast. Power Delta. Slangeride. On the rocks and blended. There we go. Have a Moonblast. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Sai asks for, you know? Now that you mention it. So I take it Sai's family situation isn't exactly fine and dandy then. It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Sai's mom had a relatively abusive relationship with Sai's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. But apparently things got nasty when Sai's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At one point she had an epiphany, one could say. She didn't want the guy to raise her child. She finally sought help. Things weren't so easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. Oof. Still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. Oh dear. She moved here, Sai was born, they started a veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. Caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sai managed to scare him off. Ow. She beat him near to death 3 times. That'd do it! Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but oh, don't worry, I'll laugh too. Dramatic irony there is delicious. Well, quite. It is amusing in a dark kind of way. Somebody messaged me, I swear to God if it's Nathan. Hold on. I'll check the... Since I think Discord is open on this monitor, I'll check the phone. I swear to God if it's Nathan. Look behind you. Shut up, Discord loading screens. Even if you are clever. Huh. I've been added to a group, I see. Well, I was added by Nathaniel, so... Fucking Nathan, I swear to Christ. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in lower parts of the city? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. What made you find this bar again? I think Sai came here, but what made her find it? Don't remember. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of people. You feel there's people living. There is something to that. Is that an exit? What happens if I... Oh, interesting. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel warmth that uptown doesn't have. You go dressed like that. Again, that makes you a bit of a target. No offense, but you don't exactly scream from around here. It's also easier to talk to people. Is this Sai? You finally came. Welcome. It is Sai. She's cute. If you try to talk to somebody in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice here, though. Can I get you something? Feel like having a beer? Make that 2. 2 beers! Oh, another message! Let's see what it is. I can't wait. But I just want 1. I'm asking 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Yeah, you fucking... 2 beers. Nathan changed the channel icon. Son of a bitch. Alright, what is it? God damn it. Fancy, said Foul Function. Ugh. Who let Foul in here? Jazz added Nathan, Jazz added Dwarf, Nathan added Double, Nathan added Token, Nathan added No Key, Nathan changed the icon, Foul said Fancy. When did Foul get here? I also don't see the icon change, but whatever. Bum chums who play Overwatch. Ah, yes, Mar bitched about that. Forgot. Sorry, infighting in our little Discord paradises. Oh my god! I need to mute notifications for that. Can't stand it. It's enough to make me drink, which is excellent given the time. Jazz changed the channel icon. Oh, good. Group settings. Mute. Excellent. Now I won't get bothered by them anymore. Ahem. Yes, I'm adding 1 to your order. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding to your order. Well, let's take a swig for that. That is not enough for another video, so I'll just polish this off. Ugh. Adding to your order. Oh, that, right. Right, 2 beers. I got it. Beers. Speaking of beers, it's probably what I'm going to switch to. It should at least be easier to stomach than the fucking straight rum, let me tell you. All mixed. Beer in slot 2. Angel Remorse mentioned that you're drinking, or that you prefer some sidecars. That's lovely. I like a sidecar myself. I find it a bit tart, but to each their own. It's good depending on the setting. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's... Is it Sai or Say? I can't remember. Where's Say? Where's Sai? Why do they call you just Sai when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry I had to leave. Well, obviously they say her is more like them, and they say you is more of a figure of authority. But Mom worked overtime that night, and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks, and some dogs thought it'd be safe to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try and break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we have a New Year's party this Saturday if you want to come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with Dad's woes about next fiscal year. When does a fiscal year end with a calendar year? I call bull. I'll be here. Bye, Jill. Bye, Sai. Careful. Oh, you know, your girlfriend showed up, but fuck it. Just blow this popsicle stand now that she's here. Please come again. You want to come too? Love to. It'd also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. I imagine we're going to do that again. We had some fun, broke some glasses, lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. I wasn't there. Better left over than left hanging, don't you think? I like this woman. She gets it. Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Type. Classy. Give her a... bad touch. Give her a Mercury Blast. Ahem. Well, she likes... Hold on. She likes sweet and classy. Can I get a sweet, classy drink? Bubbly, classy, strong. Bubbly, classy, burning. Bubbly, sweet, classy, happy. Ah, there we go. That's her kind of thing. One of these and 3 power deltas. All aged and mixed. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Oh, good for her. Really. Here's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story, and somehow she got into her head that being born on the 25th, she was spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. I love that woman. I love a lot of the characters in this game. They're all very good. There's a couple of weak characters, but there are no characters I dislike. Ow. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. Girl was delusional as a kid. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentioned she was worried about you going back to your old ways. Oh, don't dish. Come on now. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she's worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature. I'm not a teen anymore. Well, quite. Expected as much, told her that. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Type? Flavor. Bubbly. Have a fringe weaver. I like the sound of it. Damn, that's alcoholic as shit. It's like drinking ethylic alcohol with a spoonful of sugar. Well, yes. Ah, I should be hitting with the expensive ones. Damn it. Ah, but I like these two. Alright, next guy that comes in, I'm hitting him with the expensive shit. Aged and mixed. Here. Bubbly bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem random, but remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you were in the armor. The second White Knight I served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. I've been meaning to ask about that story. What was your other experience with the White Knight? If I had to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? Yeah, she came here for part of work, looking for information on some case. I went through the motions, offering her a drink and all that, but she only came for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. Got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. I suggested she ask the vending machines outside, and they told her the suspect climbed on them. She got her info and left. Pretty professional, if a bit intimidating. Seemed personally invested in the case, though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. You seem pretty good at reading people, Jill. Was it her, but with like her mask on and shit? Makes me kind of jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed it. But you noticed it. I'm not good at reading people. Even if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. And I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really. I just found the fact that I was the only other White Knight you served weird. I mean, really, just two? Weird, I know. I spent most of my life with almost no interactions with the White Knights until I met you. Means you've had a nice life, then. That sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. Well, I'm done for the day. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll take my break, Gil. Sure. And we're on break. There's me, the boss, Gil, sex robot. And there's Psy, Twin Tails, sex robot, and I don't know who that one is. Well, I overwrote the save already. Now safe to keep playing. There they are again. Psy, sex robot, her, cat girl, obviously. wonder if I left food for 4. Well, we'll never know. Alright, 6 songs. Welcome to Valhalla, Neo Avatar, Aren, Dusk, Meet the Staff, and Showtime. Okay, I'm hit. Dorothy. You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Shit. Oh dear, she's not doing well. I really need to give her her usual. Usual. Focus chill. Damn it, this is not the time to be unfocused. Alright, I'm definitely not gonna look up a wiki real quick. In the next 20 seconds while I stall. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you later, shrewd negotiators. And see you around, ass clown. Oh shit, I typed it wrong. If I were typing anything, which I'm not. Dorothy. Yes. Toodles!